All right, you know who this lad is. This is Bare Knuckle Bowker, and Esteban Rodriguez has quite a big fight coming up. I feel like that's always the case when we do these, but this is the biggest one yet with that interim cruiserweight championship up for grabs on April 17th, and a fight that he's been eyeing for a little bit when he takes on Chris Camozzi at BKFC 88. How are you doing, man? I imagine you're on cloud nine after all those things I referenced there.
Oh man, dude, it has been a dream come true, man. We have been training our entire career for this one. We've had him on the list for a long time now, and I am ready to show the world that I'm that new YouTube 205 champion, baby. Let's go.
And I guess when were you officially made aware of this fight being locked in? Because, like I said in the intro, this is a fight you've been putting feelers out there for a little bit, or at least indicating your interest. Like, when did the promotion reach out to like formally solidify it?
It was actually a couple weeks ago. I was actually doing some training, still trying to stay in shape and still trying to stay on top of things, just kind of staying ready to be ready at the opportunity arises, and when they gave me that email, oh man, I was so excited, man. I was just like, it was unheard of, man, to be able to even feel something like that. To all the hard work, skipping to the front of the line with pure will and hard work, man. Sacrifice everything to be here, and like now we're being able to pave the way for the next generation to show them what it truly takes to be able to become a world champion. It's not just a story anymore, man. I'm ready to go in there and really put it to work, man.
And I love like your, I guess, communal minded sort of piece too. Like you're always looking at things through the lens of like, oh, I'll get this interim title, but it also serves the idea of uplifting others around me. Like it's not about just your own individual gratification piece. It's like inspiring others, which I always love
Oh,
that about you.
yes, no, 100%. Because I couldn't have been able to get this opportunity without the people who supported me. Like this fight right now is like financially has been one of the most difficult that I've had. So I was actually starting a GoFundMe page, and the people have called, man. They have came to the calling, and like they have been helping out so much, being able to help me with gas to and from because it's been really difficult right now. I mean, everybody's been really feeling that impact of all the stuff going on overseas. So it's like now is the time when everybody's been able to really come together and do something more than themselves and fight for another purpose. Because when I become world champion, man, I'm gonna change the communities all around the world, man. They just have no idea yet, man. I'm coming with something that they've never seen before.
And it's an interesting dynamic because obviously you're squarely focused on this fight here, but with Sakara being that lineal champion, and I guess just kind of reading the tea leaves sort of thing, I would think that BKFC would probably be trying to get his next fight on like their next Italy card. So I mean, if things fall into place, you get the interim title, you get that BKFC Italy fight. Like it would seem like you'd be setting yourself up for even more subsequent big opportunities. Obviously, a huge one in front of you, but it seems like it sets you up nicely for some other cool things too.
Oh yeah, man. I'm ready for whatever this is to come, man. Like this has been a huge stepping stone to be able to really accomplish the big thing. Is like I really want to get into that 205 or not the 205, that $25 million tournament, baddest man tournament coming up here this year. So I've been hearing a lot of things about that. So that's where I'm like, oh, please, Lord, give me the opportunity to show them my new skills and the new monster, man. So I've been really targeting everything to get on that card, which is going to be monsters that I'm going to be fighting for sure because there's like 265 to I believe 195. So anybody in that weight range can be fighting each other, and it's just like those are going to be the best of the best. So I'm ready to go take on some of the top number one knockout artists, and I have to take some names off and put some bodies. You know what I mean? And put some bodies on the account. You know what I mean? To be able to start getting my name up there. So I haven't been able to play nice with anybody, and this fight, I'm going to really separate myself from the herd, man, because I have been doing too much work, man. This is I've been doing so much new things, bringing out new muscle movements, different type of explosive movements, and it's like, oh man, I'm feeling phenomenal right now, touching new levels, and this fight is going to be one for the books.
Yeah, and I guess you have the benefit of already like quasi kind of like sizing up with Camozzi a bit. Like it looked like you guys were getting a little comfortable with each other at that Ice Wars card and him kind of getting the head in there and the clinching and whatnot. Can you kind of talk about what was going on there?
Oh yeah, yeah. So you can't come into my backyard, you know what I mean, and not expect to be facing, a contender, So I seen that he was coming over to the Ice Wars of Soaring Eagle, so I popped up over there. He was able to give me the opportunity to actually see him, face to face, and I had to take my shot to get that belt, man. And at first, it was kind of like those, oh. I think he thinks this is a role play, but I'm like, bro, this is my belt now, bro. Like I got that feeling, and oh man, it was awesome. And he started to snatch me up a little bit, and then it grabbed my neck, and glasses got broken, and it was pretty intense, man. A little bit after kind of that little scruffle bit with the neck grabbing and everything. So I was able to really test him and see what his clinch game was like. And man, he is in for a bad day at the office, man.
Because it seemed like you gained a measure of confidence from that. Like I saw you on the Bare Knuckle show talking about that interaction, and it seemed to like impart some confidence to you in terms of what you could do with like the infighting positions and stuff like that. So yeah, kind of intriguing. I feel like a lot of people see those videos and don't necessarily think fighters, I guess, glean like a meaningful amount of information from it. But it seemed like you gained an extra measure of confidence thinking how the active clinch fighting piece would go when you guys fight.
Well, as like my last fight, I was able to really find out that I was actually a clinch master. I found out I actually feel comfortable without sight and being able to just go off of straight feel and senses. And like I love the clinch game. I feel very confident and comfortable in the clinch game. And my long arms, man, I can just reach out under there and grab in, and they can't hide from it, man. They can't hide from it. So it's like I'm hoping if this comes down to it, like we end up going into the clinch, because I've been touching new levels and really testing myself and pushing myself, leaving myself out there to really, that's where my confidence is coming from, because I've done things that I know people don't usually do. I found a comfort zone in that fire, man. You know what I mean? And it's just been phenomenal, man. I've been feeling the difference in it. Like my sprints have gone up crazy expansion, a crazy amount. You know what I mean? I've been gotten so much more faster now, and everything that I'm just doing now has just been really just more springy and explosive. I feel way more connected with my body. Like everything now is just going to be something completely different. Like I'm going to go out there and show them the next most entertaining fighter in the world, man.
No, I love that. And I guess even circling back, because I don't want to, I guess, forget that point. Like you mentioned the $25 million tournament, and it's kind of intriguing because I feel like a lot of people are kind of like wondering like what the update pieces are with that, like in terms of like when it kicks off and etc. But it seems like you're confident that things are in place and kind of in motion. Is it related to something you've heard like behind the scenes? Maybe is it just like a positive manifestation kind of piece, or because I'm curious about that. Like I feel like some people like Parker Porter I've talked to, for instance, is like, yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
really know
mean,
about
well,
the yeah.
yeah, seeing Conor McGregor's been making a lot of noise about it. He's been talking on a lot of networks about it and bringing it up and posting it. And then the big boss man's been talking about it, and they have been a man of their word from the day one. And I have not seen anything that they had said come to fruit yet. So I know that being a part of that tournament, you know what I mean? I'm fit in that criteria, and I've been able to bring a fire that they have never seen before. And they told me before in the beginning, like, hey, you need to take it down a notch. You're going to be, your pressure, that fire is just going to be different to deal with and those high level technical fighters. And I'm like, well, yeah, there's really experience with the technique, and yeah, they can do all that other good stuff. But what happens when technique goes out the window? And I don't give them a chance to be technical. You know what I mean? It's like this is where I get to train and find my comfort zone, because I get to drag them into my world. You know what I mean? Like everybody can fight and everybody has those good days where they feel good. But what happens when you're under pressure? What happens when you're really in that intense adrenaline dump where you're like, oh my goodness, what's all this is adrenaline is, dumping down, and this all that dopamine's in there running, and they're just, their intense, very instincts, you know what I mean, are just really what they have to rely on. So it's just like being in that comfort zone for me is being in that chaos, So when I drag them into that chaos, I feel like it gives me that edge. And not only that, everybody loves it. You know what I mean? It's just like getting in there, that dirty, you just going in and throwing them and ducking and dodging, bobbing and weaving. I crack him, he cracks me. And it's just like pure entertainment, man. That gladiator warrior display for everybody to see.
Yeah, I just feel like you'd be such a great fit for that tournament in the sense of like you debuted in the promotion as a heavyweight. You're obviously doing great things in the cruiserweight ranks. And to your point, it seems like that explosive motion piece is increasing that much more. So yeah, I feel like some great ingredients would be there for your inclusion in that kind of a tournament field and whatnot.
Oh man, and then being a have that life changing money, that's where my true vision gets to come to fruit. You know what I mean? That's where I get to finally be able to push out those Team Mohawk ranches, be able to help sponsor certain fighters to be able to take care of their bills, the rent, all those cool kind of programs that I really want to come up with, where they just focus strictly on like fighting. You know what I mean? The best point of fighting to bring out the best fighters that they possibly can and to be the best that they can and actually make a difference in their lives and the people around them. You know what I mean? It's like when I grew up, I didn't really have this. You know, I had people supporting me and how everybody came together and, you know, helped me get to this point. I want to be able to give back and be able to pave the way for the next generation and other people that didn't have those options or didn't know that that was out there. You know what I mean? Like I was coming up and I never knew about boxing or where to go to a gym to get into a fight, to do lights. I thought about all that stuff was like handled by way beyond me that I never knew I could do stuff like that. And then come to find out that's what we're doing. I built the team and I've been building this from the day one, you know, from just scratch. And we just been thrown to the wolves and it has been overcoming after adversity after adversity after adversity. And man, it has just been a hell of a journey, man. And like getting to this point now, I know like all that chaos and all the hard work and all the planning and organizing that we've done, and you know, the modifying and you know, experiments, like we found a formula that's really, really working. And we found something that has springed us straight to the front of the line ahead of way of these guys, ahead of these guys that have been doing this for years. So it's like this is undeniable now. The proof is in the pudding. Like I've been doing the work that nobody else wants to do. So I've been getting the results that nobody else is getting.
No, absolutely. It's just, yeah, so cool to follow along with. And it's good to see you getting out and about too. Like I saw you were in the building for KnuckleMania VI and everything like that. That seemed like a great
Oh,
time too. What were your big takeaways from that one? It seemed like the fans were getting fired up for Mohawk and everything too. You were bringing that energy you usually do.
oh man, that was history, man. Knucklemania was like nothing else. Like it's they blew it right out the water. 18,000 people in attendance. There was not one seat open in there, man. And it was just intense energy. The Philadelphia energy out there, those guys are just something else, man. I think it was like 3,000 something stream views. And like it was up there with UFC. Like we did like numbers that UFC was putting out there for the first time with Paramount Plus. And then like after it was over like 100 something social media, 100 million social media posts and stuff like that, like afterwards. So it was just crazy buzz about it. The chaos and the crowd was phenomenal, man. Mike Perry getting jiggy with it with, you know, Eddie Alvarez and their family and all that stuff going at it. Then those other guys on the other side of the crowd going out. It was just, it was wild. It was wild. There was stuff happening all over the place. And if you've never been to a Knucklemania show, man, or any bare knuckle show, it is unmeasurable to anything else, man. The intensity, the excitement, you know what I mean? It's just there's so much to talk about there. You know what I mean? And there's just so much to experience. Not only the fights, you know what I mean, but just the entertainment that the people bring, you know, by as far as like doing stuff in the crowd, shooting t-shirts in the crowd and stuff like that. It's fun, man. You know what I mean? And like everybody gets to join in on the fun and it's just an amazing experience all the way around, man. And there's nothing else like those Knucklemania events. It's just like it's the best of the best that they try to get together, and then they put together like the best cards of the year that they possibly can. And man, I'm telling you guys, do not want to miss those for sure.
It's interesting, I guess, just since you mentioned it, like the Perry Alvarez like scuffle in the crowd. Like, were you close enough to kind of see like what happened with that, or did you just notice like the scuffle pop off kind of thing, and you were like, "Oh, what's
Oh
going on?"
man, no, yeah, it was wild. So it happened off in the section where we were at, and I don't know the whole full details about it. I just see in the corner of my eye there was being swings with intentions, you know what I mean? So it's like I saw somebody getting jumped over there, seen it was unfair. I jumped in, I just try to settle things down. I've had security experience before, so I was just my instincts kind of kicked in, and I know, you know, people will get angry, they're drunk, they might crack somebody, and I'm not the type of person. Even if I was drunk or wasted, I would still try to de-escalate it. So I just trying to make sure, you know, nobody was getting truly really hurt or nobody was going to get in trouble. So try to go over there and separate those guys, man. But they were going at it, man. It was wild and chaos in there. Everybody was swinging over there, and it was definitely intense.
No, for sure. Some wild fights going on all throughout. And yeah, just a great event. I mean, the story of like Andrei Arlovsky overcoming cancer X amount of times and winning the
Oh,
heavyweight championship. I mean, that's an incredible story. It kind of, I mean, a different situation, I guess, just with the overarching health piece, though. It kind of reminds me of your story in a way, like the health issues you overcame and just the great things you've been able to do since then. So just, yeah, love to see those kind of stories, very inspirational.
No, I appreciate that, man. Well, it's just like I'm here for a bigger reason now. Like I just finished my book yesterday, actually, Second Chances, that's going to be coming out here real soon. That talks about that, and my whole journey with BKFC and how it came about, and it is going to be definitely filling everybody in on the pulmonary embolism that I had endured in May 2023, and they told me my career was over, man. They told me everything was done. You know what I mean? And it's just like I just couldn't accept that. So then to be able to go clean that out and become the best version of myself and going and securing the second fastest knockout in combat sport history, it's like, come on, you know what I mean? It wasn't just luck, you know what I mean? It wasn't just that wasn't just random thing pops out. Like, no, I had to work for it. I had to get out there and sacrifice so much for it. And I got to show the world, man, what it really takes to be able to have that hope, man, and be able to put that in, that blind faith, and really come out with results that you never even knew was possible. Like it was a miracle of what happened. I beat compartment syndrome. I beat that. They tried to take my foot off in my pro debut because I separated the skin from the muscle, and the swelling was covering off the circulation from the oxygen. So it was intense, man. I've been through some
Mhm.
battles, and that pulmonary embolism wasn't going to be one to take me out, man. I couldn't just let the story in there. And blood, you know what I mean? Blood clots, they're no joke, man. To have those doctors tell me blood thinners indefinitely, my career was over, and I was devastated. There was people who believed in me, you know what I mean? Doing the training in the park program with the kids, like they was phenomenal being able to have that support from them. That's what really gave me a different currency. It's like people go out there, they chase the checks, they chase the money, the big houses and all that stuff. And it's like that fame. But it's like for me, it's like I want to go out there and get that to be able to give back, because being able to help those that helped me come up, I just felt something different. You know what I mean? Being able to have that smile come up and be like, thank you so much for everything that you've done. Like you helped bring me up out of the darkness. And it's like, man, I know that feeling. You know what I mean? And it's like, it gives you goosebumps. And it's an emotion that's just unheard of, man, or like unspoken of. You know what I mean? And it's hard to explain unless you've like experienced it. But like when you go out there and you really help somebody, you just genuinely help them out of the kindness of your heart, like it hits different, you know what I mean? And it's like I got to find it on another scale. And man, dude, I'm about to put the foot on the gas, man, and set something completely on fire, man, that they've never seen before. It's gonna be amazing, man. It's gonna be legendary. Watch, mark my words, buddy. It's gonna be something that the world needs and that they never knew that they really wanted.
Yeah, I mean, you've had an incredible path, and I mean, you're creating great opportunities for other people too. I mean, I've been seeing your daughter doing the editing for Team Mohawk MMA LLC, and it
Oh
looks like she's
man,
killing it.
no, she is doing her thing, man. Because I figured, nowadays everybody, it's hard to find that balance. You know what I mean? Trying to be able to chase with this career and having their schooling and all that stuff. So they're always on the phone too. And nowadays, it's just really difficult to keep them off of it. So I figured, hey, what do you guys want to do, or what do you do best that you can feel, that spend your time on? Use it as a tool. So I have them start learning editing and stuff like that, and they've been doing a really good job at certain
Hmm.
things. So I'm like, wow, why not? I built up this, the LLC. So I figured now I can bring them into this and then start bringing more jobs in for other people as well once it starts to grow and get to that level where I can really start bringing in more numbers.
No, it's great, and it's good to see like the familial component to it, and yeah, no, I just love that, man. But it's been great having you on and getting some time, and just yeah, I'd be curious if you maybe had a final parting thought you were curious to add. I mean, maybe if your GoFundMe is still up there, that could be a piece to
Oh, no,
kind of
for
put out there
sure.
too, or like yeah, or yeah, just any parting thought, yeah.
I want to say thank you guys so much. Thank you for putting us out there, man. All you dream chasers out there. We did it. We did it, man. You guys, listen, I am a living beacon of truth. Like I'm a testimony, you guys. If I can do it, you guys can do it, man. Like I know that I didn't see this at first. And like to be here now, to be able to be fighting for an interim world championship, bro, it's like it's something like out of a movie right now. Like I'm beyond excited and grateful to be able to do this for you guys. Go out there. Do not be afraid to chase your dreams. Find what you do best with the least amount of energy and dump everything into it. Burn the boats, go all in, and I guarantee you guys will not regret it. Because listen, it's going to get hard. It's going to get hard. This has not been an easy battle, man, but it has been one of the most amazing battles in my life. The most amazing journey. I've never felt emotions that I felt on this journey. I've never been able to experience things like this on this journey. And I was so afraid, and I'm still afraid when I go out there. Like, I don't know what's to come of this. I don't even know what I'm capable of doing yet. I'm just doing the best that I can, and I'm getting the best results possible. And I don't even know it's like how easy it could be to just, if you try a little bit more effort or just a little bit of effort, guarantee you guys can make it. So go out there, chase it. If you guys want to support this fight, April 17th in Denver, Colorado, you guys can go check out my social media, Instagram, Team Mohawk MMA, or Esteban Rodriguez on Facebook. I got a GoFundMe page where I've been using everything for gas, training, and being able to help with food diets. And because it has been really difficult with the dieting part, because I love my donuts, you know. So it's just like I'm gonna make this man pay for this for sure.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much. Go out there, take that step in front of 10,000. It only takes one step. Just make the decision to make that move and do not give up. It's going to be fucking worth it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep up the good work, you guys.
No, that's awesome. And you definitely embody that kind of ethos as is evidenced by your BKFC path leading up to this massive Chris Camozzi fight. And yeah, super stoked for BKFC 88 and appreciate you making time before that, man. All the best with the rest of your day, Esteban. And yeah, all the best in the remainder of the preparations by proxy and looking forward to peeping the fight when it goes down, man. You have a good rest of your day.
You too, boss man. I'll be bringing that bell back, man. Don't worry. I won't let you guys down.